meeting with a friend of mine, and he was going through this thing with me that was called inner healing. And it was kind of a prayer and guided imagery thing that we were doing. And so I had to imagine a traumatic event from my childhood, and imagine, and in my case, it had to do with my stepfather, something that had happened with him. And then I was supposed to imagine Jesus coming into that situation and how he would have done things differently. And then I was just supposed to process that whole thing. And I went through that exercise, and all of a sudden I began to weep. And I almost felt disassociated, like I was observing myself. I was like, where is this coming from? And I said to my friend, you know, he really ripped me off. And he said, well, what do you mean by that? And I said, because when he was dating my mother, he was also dating me. I was only like 3 years old. And he was taking me out for ice cream and to the park and this and that and the other thing. But then once they got married, completely emotionally unattached from me. And I went through this heavy grieving process. And then I ended up feeling all this sympathy for my stepfather, all these emotions that didn't make any sense to me. But it was so healthy and healing to go through that. We need to process those things. Otherwise, you never know where they're going to pop up and how they're going to impact our lives.